You could have got a gold medal for that sprint.
Hey, he never had a chance.
Your dad's gonna be really angry, though.
Well, what's he gonna do? Kill me? I mean, I can't stay in that prison anymore. I'm not gonna lose Roger to Lisa.
What about the guard in the lobby?
Well, let's try the old sprinting technique. But Roger and I have to have a serious talk.
Oh, yeah.
Darn it. Stop the elevator so you can get me. Hello? Well, this is Robin Scorpio speaking. Hello?
Robin?
Hello?
Robin?
Can you hear me? I just started hitting all the buttons. Oh, the bell. The bell's not working.
You girls all right there?
How are you?
WSB. Power to the building's been turned off. I'm here to help.
Is my daughter on either of these elevators?
I don't know, but if she is, she can't get very far. Elster, come in. Elster, are you there?
What? Why both elevators on the 5th floor?
Well, the alert's for elevator 2. Miss Sutton is on elevator 1. I can't raise Elster. He must be on his way down.
Wait here and call for backup.
She wanted her friend full of style, you know? No. Well, I look, they both seem to be strong. I'm trying to get ahead of them. They might be at the bottom.
I tell you, we've got an emergency. Now, you girls listen to me. I'll get you out of here.
Thanks.
Okay, boost her up. Little one first.
Hey, wait a minute, wait.
It's stuck on 5. We should go in at 6.
Yeah, maybe we should try that first.
Let's get up there.
Okay, let's go.
Come on now. Drop your books now. Let's help her up here. Come on, a little further. Come on. A little more. Give us a boost here. Come on. Help us up now. We'll get you out in a minute.
Robin, no! No, let go of me!
Come here.
Go of me! Stop it! Holly! Dad! What's going on up there? Dad! What's going on up there? Dad, where are you? Dad!
Holly! Holly!
Dad! What happened?
It's okay. Here you go. Two of them. Two of them. I know. You want to get you.
What is it? The guy's dead! Coroner's on the way!
Dad!
Sweetheart! Robin!
It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. I'm here. It's all right. It's over. For now.
I'm sorry, Dad.
It's all right. It's all right.
Just listen to me. It's all my fault.
Hey. We all knew that something like this was going to happen. Sooner or later, huh? It's fine. You all right, Jody?
I think so. Please don't be mad at me, Mr. Scorpio. Nobody's mad at either of you.
Listener!
What do you got?
We found another guy on the roof!
Alive?
Yes, sir! And what do you want us to do with him?
Take him down to headquarters. I'll talk with him later.
Will do!
Are the elevators working?
Yes, sir! Car was just restored!
Good. Let's get everybody upstairs.
Really you, Holly?
Yes, Robin, it's me.
Oh, do I have a story for you. Hey, come on, that's about a smile for everybody. Could be worse. And how many guys get to spend Valentine's Day in an elevator with 3 attractive women.
Anything on Faison?
No, we combed the entire building and the building adjacent. We've got a man on every floor.
I bet that guy on the roof.
So the guy we found on the roof wouldn't even give us his name.
Doesn't surprise me. All right, well, listen, good job, guys. I'll be down at the office in a bit.
Anything else?
Yeah, while you're at it, get a couple of men, do a door-to-door in the building. Tell everybody it's now secure and that I appreciate the cooperation.
Right.
Thank you.
Is it?
He's what?
The building really secure? Not are we?
Finally?
I know you said you're not angry. I'm so sorry. It's a stupid thing to do.
No arguments from me.
I wasn't even trying to get out of the building. I was just trying to meet Roger downstairs. Thought it'd be okay.
Point is, Roger was never there. That note was concocted by Faison. Look, what I said in the elevator stands. I'm not blaming anybody. But I think there's something that you should be aware of here. I knew that Faison was coming after you. He wants to put you with your mother. I never intended him to get you, though, with your cooperation.
But Kenneth...
Now, I know it all sounded like a great prank at the time, but it could have had disastrous consequences.
I know.
A lot of people stuck their neck out for you, you know.
Like Holly.
Among others. I don't think it would hurt to take the time and say thanks.
Why is she here?
Well, that's sort of a long story.
Does she know that Mom's gone? Is that why she came back?
Yes, Robin, it is. But it's not what you think. I came to Port Charles only to help your father find your mother and bring her back safely.
Why?
Because your father loves her very much. And so do you. This must be yours.
My locket. Mother gave this to me.
I found it in the elevator when I was taking Jody down to meet her parents in the lobby.
It's broken.
Well, we can always have it fixed. How about a thank you?
No thank yous necessary. We've all been through a lot, especially Robin.
I'd like to go to my room now.
Off you go.
Dad, I don't want to cause any more trouble. I just want Mom home.
I know, sweetheart. We all do.
She's been through a lot, hasn't she?
Goes for everyone. Did you speak to Mac and the others?
Yes. Mac and Sean are trying to return some normalcy to the building. Bill's with Tiffany and Annie next door. You must be tired.
Oh, okay. All right. I want to thank you for today.
And thank you. You saved my life.
Yeah, but you see, you're a volunteer, so that's extra points.
In retrospect, you know, it was sort of exciting, don't you think?
Never looked at it that way. I mean, one thing my wives have in common is a lust for a walk on the wild side.
And what about you, Police Commissioner Robert Scorpio?
Listen, the commissioner's into a lot of things, but S&M isn't one of them.
But you do like a little fire in your women. I mean, it's probably what attracted you to me in the first place. Hello, Robin.
Where's my dad?
He had to go to the office. He said he'd be back soon. Do you want some tea?
No, thank you.
Oh, don't go. Stay and talk.
Talk about what?
Well, we could talk about you. You've grown into quite a lady. You look a lot like your mother.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I meant it as one.
Thank you for what you did today. It was very brave.
You know, it's funny. Because when somebody you care about is in danger, you don't think about being brave. I think if I'd have stopped to think, I would have just run away. I'd have been too scared.
Why do you care about me?
Well, that's a funny question. We used to be friends, remember?
Seems like a long time ago. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go back to my room.
I want you to check out the local florists. Any deliveries of Catellia orchids?
Yes, sir.
Papa, I'm sorry. I think I left my purse in here. Oh, there it is. You know, I think, Robin was asleep before her head hit the pillow.
Can't blame her.
She's extraordinary.
You know, so are you, for that matter.
What?
That outfit takes me back. Another time, another place.
It's a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
You should, you need to get your beauty sleep.
You know, I feel like I'm running. Running 100 miles an hour. Just to stay in last place. Can't let this man beat me. Can't.
He won't.
Times I can almost taste him, smell him. I reach out. He's not there. You know, I'm losing this one. I'm losing it. I'm tired, Holly. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm tired.
living would be quite so bad if we weren't forced into it because of the threat from Faison.
We're missing one female.
Yes, where is Robin?
She's actually upstairs. I gotta tell you, the stress is getting to her worse than anybody. I think she's really depressed.
Well, I would think that my sudden return from the dead, so to speak, hasn't made it any easier for her.
Oh, it isn't easy for any of us. Especially you, having to be around Robert with all this going on. It must be very difficult for you.
Well, I'm a big girl now, Nanny. I can handle it.
I find this all a little difficult to digest with all our planning and our preparation. Security and the checkpoints. This guy just walks in, practically kills Holly, and grabs my daughter. That just blows me away.
Robert, Faison's man Fitzsimmons moved into the building 6 weeks ago. That was before we put Security Code Neptune into effect. It was something we didn't anticipate.
So much for Code Neptune.
Well, look, at least the kidnapping failed.
By millimeters. Millimeters. The odds are too tight.
That's a game we have to play with Faison right now.
We don't know what his agenda is. What his plans are. Who's on the payroll. Where he'll turn up next.
That means we have to outsmart him.
I've got to hand
One step ahead.
I really got to hand it to him. This guy has got smarts, and that galls me. And if he's been checkmated, we're never going to know about it. Because he's going to come back again and again and again until he succeeds or we kill him.
Robert, you don't mean what you just said. You don't want Faison dead just yet.
Well, no. That would increase the odds against my finding Anna. Well, we don't know whether these two are joined at the hip or whether he's got her stashed in a secret place somewhere.
That's exactly what I think. I think he's got her locked up somewhere.
All right, let's get back to work. Sean, how are you making out with those credit card slips?
Well, we're still checking. Still don't have a positive ID on Faison from any of the stores, restaurants, hotels. Talked to all the employees. I came up empty.
And I've checked a lot of these phone numbers on this list, and no payoff there either.
Well, let's stay at it. It only takes one lead.
Also running a computer check on local forgers. I figure that Faison is going to try and get some new passports for Robin since we confiscated the 4 he had.
What's with the aliases?
Just the ones we found in his hideout. We've got Gladson, White, March, and Swift.
Make a note. Check any commercial airlines reservations that may have been made under any of those names.
Good idea. I'll get cracking on it right now.
Robert, don't you think it's a bit risky for Faison to make a reservation with a commercial airline?
Well, at this point, we got to anticipate the obvious and the unexpected.
All right, fine. So that's the obvious. What do you think is the unexpected?
Start looking for anywhere within 50 miles of Port Charles that could be used as a landing strip.
That's got good possibilities.
I mean, after that attempt yesterday, which I might add was pretty outrageous, we also have another factor. He's got this thing about helicopters. We figured that out from that bloke tenants up on the roof.
So?
How about a little break, guys?
Oh,
We've been
that's...
slaving over breakfast all morning.
That sounds good. How about that?
Robin? Sweetheart, come on down. It's time for some breakfast. Where's Sean?
Messing with the computer.
Oh, I just hate being restricted like this, even if it is in a penthouse.
I know, it's just temporary, right? It's for your own safety.
It just reminds me of the time that Leopold had me locked away.
Just sit down, relax. I promise it'll all be over with soon, all right?
Well, there you are, Miss Sunshine. I don't think you have met Nanny McTavish. She used to be your mother's nanny.
Oh, yeah, my mom told me about you. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm very happy to meet you. Well, there's no doubt you're your mother's child.
Nanny used to work for my family, too. She's like a mother to me.
Yes. Excuse me, I'm going to get some napkins.
Robin?
Don't, Robert, don't.
She was practically rude to you.
It's perfectly natural that she's going to be a little uncomfortable around me.
My daughter is many things. Rude she is not. In particular to people who save her life.
Just, give her some time. We'll work through it ourselves.
Need some help, Robin?
I think I know where the napkins are.
Actually, I followed you in here because I thought maybe we could talk.
Well, I'm gonna bring him the napkins.
You know what? They can manage without the napkins just for a little while. Robin, I know you have some reservations about my being here.
It's fine.
You don't have to be kind. Just be honest with me.
Well, I do think it's kind of weird that someone I thought was dead for all these years is suddenly alive. I mean, it's like he dropped out of the sky or something.
I think it's more than that that's troubling you.
What do you mean?
I think you're worried that I'm trying to take your mother's place.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
Robin, when I was married to your father, I loved him very much. But that was a long time ago. Now he's married to your mother, and he loves her. I have no intention of trying to move in, trying to come between your parents. I promise you that is the truth.
I'm glad to hear this, Holly.
And actually, it's no coincidence that I'm here right now. Turns out that Faison was using me to try and distract your father from finding your mother.
Faison was using you?
Well, it didn't work, though. I mean, as you know, your father is totally focused on trying to find your mother. Nothing could distract him.
I'm glad you told me this.
But I think it's important that you know. We just have to work together. We can't let Faison win.
I'm sure my dad will beat him.
And we're going to help him by doing whatever it is that he wants us to do. And I know we can get along. You remember what a wonderful time we had when you came to visit us in Australia?
Yeah, I do.
I think it would be a great weight off your father's mind if he saw that we were friends again.
Yeah, after all that happened yesterday, I guess I can try.
There you go.
I'm really sorry. No, I just want what my father wants.
Yeah.
Let's just give him these napkins.
They're going to be making such a mess. They'll have food all down them by now.
So, are you going to spend the day?
Yeah, I'd like that.
I'd like to get to know you a little better.
All right, good. Well, lovely. We have a lot to talk about. And besides, I don't have many options at the moment either.
Yes, it's here or the other fortress.
Right. And that one doesn't have any furniture.
Ah, welcome to the Alamo.
Reporting for duty, sir. Hey, Mac.
It's my understanding that within your checkered pasts, you both spent a bit of time at sea and on the docks.
Yeah, that's right. More than I care to remember. Why?
We can probably use that experience.
Well, let's hear it.
I want you to organize a little group. I don't care how you do it or who they are. Keep an eye on the waterfront.
Are you anticipating Faison to make a move in that part of town?
I don't know. The water would probably be easier for him to use than the air right now, so we should give it some special consideration.
You know, if he goes out with the cargo, he won't need a passport.
After all, he made all those fake passports for Robin.
Sean's looking into a list of local forgers. Maybe something will pan out there.
I'll talk to the local shipping companies, get them to keep an eye out. Maybe we can get everybody working together with stop him.
Good. Hi, Bill. Glad to hear.
How you doing?
Look, I don't know how accurate this is, but this should give us a pretty good picture of the expert forgers in the Port Charles area.
Could make a list for everybody along with a photograph of Robin.
Here. There you go.
All right, if you need me, I'll be at headquarters later.
Boy, this guy is slippery if nothing else, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
At least we've got his agenda. I mean, he wants Bill's family. He wants Hornsby's family. He wants my daughter and my life.
And he's not going to get any of it.
Yeah, let's go, man.
See you guys later. Want to start working again?
So you see, Robin, I took care of your mother till she was almost 5 years old, and then I went over and raised Holly.
Oh, so why did you leave my mom?
Well, she was old enough to start school, and I had promised Holly's family.
So you see, my family didn't steal Nanny away from your mother.
No.
I understand.
Oh, but I went back to your family after that when Holly went off to boarding school.
And I was 13 by then, so Nanny and I had plenty of years to get really close.
I took care of Lindsay, who was your mother's younger sister. She died of leukemia, poor frail little thing.
Yeah, my mom told me about her.
Your mother was becoming a real beauty by then.
You know, I'm curious. If Faison's your son, Nanny, I mean, wouldn't my mom have met him?
Well, that was a long time ago. And, he was living with his father in Denmark then, right, Nanny?
Yes, of course.
Well, he couldn't have spent all his time with his father. I mean, he must have seen you sometime, and that's when my mom got to know him.
Yes, I did see him. He used to visit summers when Lindsay was ill. But I really want to tell you about some of the mischief your mother got up to. I remember one time she was on this runaway horse.
Oh, I can tell you a story about a runaway horse. There was this horse I was on, and I would not be here today if it weren't for Mac. He saved my life.
No,
I'd be
but
dead.
Anna was on this one, and the very memory of it gives me the chills, I can tell you.
Oh, but you only pretended to be upset with us when we were acting up. She's really a softie, you know.
I just want you to know that your mother was a very brave young woman, and she's very resourceful. Why, I can see Anna in you right now. Oh, it fair takes me back. I remember one time when one of our sheep got caught in the meadow.
On the chance that Faison may place another order.
Well, looks like we have everything covered then.
I have a meeting with the mayor to discuss designation of a temporary commissioner.
And a horse.
Already?
What the hell are you talking about?
If I've got to take off after Faison, we're going to need somebody.
The horse.
How do you feel about the job? Me?
The poor horse.
I never thought about it. I'm flattered, but it is only going to be temporary, isn't it?
As long as it takes. Deal?
Well, they didn't drink.
Yeah, deal.
But to be honest, yes, well, it was put in the trap.
Look, I'm going to go upstairs and remind Tiffany to keep running those public service announcements on Anna, huh?
Yeah. You know, this is the best I've seen my daughter look since this whole miserable episode started.
You know, I've always been very fond of her.
I guess you should take credit for lifting her spirits then.
Thank you. You're very lucky to have a daughter like mother.
This is Swampy. And the seeds of the 4 cows and the 3 chickens and the horse all went into the
I'm sorry.
Oh, my.
Well, it was a long time ago. Can you imagine how my life would have been different now?
I remember him well.
Dobbin?
Yes, that was his name.
Is that what you mean, Dobbin?
Well, I got to get to headquarters.
Hey, sweets.
Have to go. I'll talk to you later. Got to stay at the problem.
I'll try.
And why don't you give me a hand with my coat?
Sure.
Okay. You did that so well. Good day, honey. Guy, I want you to round up any off-duty police officers who can donate some time.
Okay, what do you want them to do?
Patrol the dock area. Hang out as bums, waterfront workers, cab drivers, whatever. Keep an eye on what's going on.
Expecting Faison to try to get away by water?
I don't know. I should make an effort to seal that part of town off. Talk to Bill Eckert and my brother about it. They're coordinating things down there.
Okay, I'll get right on it.
Thank you.
Hi, Bobby, come on.
I'm sorry. I didn't
No, that's all right. I'm just leaving. No, go ahead.
Okay.
Hi, sweetheart. Come in.
Hi, Robert.
Have a
Thanks.
seat.
Oh, thank you. No, I can't stay long. I just came by to see you because I was concerned about you. And because I, still in a state of shock after seeing Holly on TV yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I didn't quite expect you to go public like that.
Yeah. Robert, we all thought she was dead.
Me included. I ran into her at a party in New York. Coincidentally given by Dominique for my brother. Turns out that she's the victim of an elaborate ruse by Faison to get her to come to Port Charles and distract me away from Anna.
Oh. How could she have been alive all these years and never told you? I mean, not a letter, not a telephone call, nothing?
Well, I still haven't dealt with that part of it completely myself.
She loved you. I know she was in love with you. It's not like she was running away from you.
My first concern at the moment, Bobby, is Anna. Holly's agenda, whatever it is her own business.
Of course. We used to be pretty close friends. Do you think it's possible for me to go see her?
Well, she's surrounded by security, but I'll get you a pass and sort it out. I'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Outside the window.
Excuse me,
Hang by your nails on the window.
I don't mean to interrupt, but Robin, your tutor just called you. Have a book report due. Did you remember?
Oh, yeah, I have one of Sean's books, but I'm having a real hard time getting through it. It's all about submarines and secret codes. You gotta give it to me.
Submarines, that's not a proper book for a young lady. Dominic, could you hand me that back there? I think I've got the perfect solution.
Okay.
There.
Here you go.
Now. Yes, here we are.
Ooh.
That is your mother's copy of her favorite book, Rebecca.
Oh, that's wonderful.
She read it over and over. I thought she was going to wear it out. I wanted to give you something special when we met. So I thought that would be the ideal present.
Oh, Robin, you're going to love this. It is the most wonderful story.
Full of dark shadows and a very mysterious man.
Yes, and a lovely young woman and a treacherous older one.
It sounds wonderful.
It is.
You know, when I used to feel cooped up, I used to always read. Why don't we read the book?
Anything. I would love it.
Great idea. Why don't you start reading?
All right. Last night I dreamt I went to Mandalay again. It seemed to me I stood by the iron gate leading to the drive, and for a while I could not enter, for the way was barred to me.
What a wonderful story.
It does kind of grab you, doesn't it?
It's so romantic. It's like a fairy story. When did Rebecca come out?
Early 40s, I think.
I remember the first rerun I saw of it. I used to fantasize after that about being the second Mrs. De Winter. Having a marvelous wedding and being the Lady of Mandalay.
Holly, when we were watching that movie before, you said something. You said someday you wished we could own a home like Mandalay.
Yes?
You and I. Does that mean that you're happy being married to me?
Yes, I am.
As it had always been.
So you see, Mr. Mayor, I feel the need for an acting designated commissioner.
You really think it's going to come to that, Robert?
I don't know. All I know is I'm looking for my wife and I go where the leads take me.
Well, I can understand that completely, and I think
Sean Donnelly will make an excellent replacement for you if you have to leave Port Charles for any time. I hope it isn't necessary.
Yeah, me too. But I want to thank you for going along with it.
Well, you do have to find your wife, and Sean filling in for you now does make sense.
Taking my name in vain? Hello, Mayor.
Donnelly, I trust you know what we're talking about?
Yes, I do. I just hope it doesn't happen.
Well, just in case, it's nice to know the city will be in good hands. Good day, gentlemen.
Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. I just met with the security officials at Port Charles Airport, gave them the list of aliases that Faison used for Robin.
Good.
Also clued them into the fact that he may try to smuggle her out of the country if he succeeds in kidnapping her, that is.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Right.
Right in here.
Well, what do we have here?
Robert, this is Mr. Brady. He's the one that did Connor's fake passports while he was on the run.
He recognized a picture of your daughter. He made a passport for her.
Under what name, Mr. Brady?
I don't remember.
Oh. Forgery business booming, isn't it?
No, I did a favor for a friend.
You must be very close. So what was the name of the passport?
Okay, it was Molly Swift.
What was the name of the friend?
I don't know.
Describe him.
Round face, about 5'5" or 6", bald.
Name?
I don't know his name.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Brady. You can think about it as a guest of the city. And if you continue to remain silent, well, I'm going to prosecute you for forgery. Guy, make Mr. Brady here comfortable. And if he doesn't talk to you, book him for forgery.
You got it.
Right there.
Faison's carrying a lot of baggage on the payroll these days.
Too bad he wouldn't say more.
I don't think he knows anymore.
Just another dead end.
I don't know about that. I don't know. We're not doing too bad at all. We've closed Faison's escape routes off by the conventional means, which means we eliminate the unconventional means.
Well, we've got a couple of guys down on the docks keeping their eyes open.
Listen, this guy has won a few rounds, but this isn't over. Not by a long shot.
Did you make the audio tape exactly to my instructions?
It's perfect. I'd like you to listen to it.
Okay, go ahead.
Is Robin there? Just tell her it's her friend from Algebra 1 class. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Did you put the pause in as we talked about?
The tape can be opened or tightened as the person on the other end talks.
Good. One more thing. Do we have an extra tape in case we need to add anything later?
Yes.
Good. I'll have my man pick up the tape tomorrow and drop off a very generous payment for you. Kirk? Thanks to your reconnaissance at the cannery and my audio tape expert friend, I think I'm very close to attaining all my goals.
Everyone will excuse me. I'm going upstairs to see my wife.
Go.
Okay. Has he made any progress?
Well, I think we've got him worried.
There must be something I can do. I want to be involved.
Just keep an eye on my daughter, that's all.
Yeah, well, she's enjoying Rebecca. Nanny's reading it to her. It's a wonderful story.
It's a good movie.
We enjoyed it.
I hope you have that one day. The house in Mandalay.
Bringing over the pizza. But I know you're just trying to check up on me.
Guilty as charged. But not for the reasons you think. I mean, I know you're smart enough not to get picked up into another Faison trap, but I'd like to convince myself of that.
Well, stir crazy's better than being kidnapped. I must be going nuts.
Probably worrying about you, just like I do.
What is it that smells so incredibly glorious?
Pizza.
Commissioner Scorpio.
Ladies?
Hope we're not interrupting, but we thought maybe you could use some company.
We'll actually have something to show you.
You do? It's not one of those computer games, is it?
No, I started my report on Rebecca.
Oh, I am impressed.
It's right upstairs. You want to see it?
There's nothing I'd like better. Is that all right?
Please, be my guest.
You know, the beginning is very good, if I can say so myself.
And so you should always.
I can never thank you too much for your assistance.
Well, I care a lot about her. And you?
I need you to give these to Nanny. I need her to wear them.
Are you going to tell me why? I mean, what's the significance?
The less you know, the better.
I'd like to know what I'm doing.
All right. Well, you're helping me. And it's very important.
Okay. I'll do it.
What are you leering at?
Your neurosis.
My what?
Madly jotting all those little lists whenever you're under pressure. You always used to do that. All those little lists.
It's a proven police technique. Besides, nothing wrong with being thorough.
No, you're probably right. And there were a few times when I was very grateful that you were so methodical.
Saved your pommy hide on a number of occasions, as I recall.
And as I recall, I was very grateful.
I'm sorry.
What?
Am I interrupting anything?
No, of course not.
Is that something useful?
Indirectly, yeah.
Someone's seen him.
No, even though we're monitoring all the borders, we don't have any reports of anyone using Faison or Robin's aliases now.
Then what?
This just came in from WSP headquarters.
They insist on trying to sell me that tape of Anna's is legitimate.
Look, Robert. You and I both know that Anna wouldn't have said what she said unless Faison had hypnotized her again.
And let's assume that he has. Or maybe he's hypnotized her. Then what, huh?
Will you just calm down? We're going to get him this time.
Given the fact he's already got half of my family, he now wants the other half.
He is not going to get Robin, though.
We can't guarantee that, and you know it. But we can cover all the routes.
We've done it. We've gone over it 1,000 times.
Well, let's go over it 1,001. We've got my brother and Eckert covering the south part of the waterfront.
Oh, you remind me so much of your mother when she was your age.
Well, you don't really look like her.
Well, you have her intelligence, spunk, and charm.
Roger, you there? Over.
I'm here. What you got, over?
Oh, listen, it's more like what I need. By the way, Dominique is with us. I need a search warrant for Norton Container.
We found an order for a special container with none other than the name C. McTavish on it.
Well, that's Faison. Have you seen it, over?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it, but the owner's refusing to cooperate. Over.
Well, don't worry. I'll deliver this one myself. Over and out.
Robert, what did you find?
Maybe the answer to one of our questions. I need you to get your wife back to the place that she is the most useful to us.
Why? What's wrong?
We think Faison's on the move, and we know just where to find her.
Fine. Yeah, good.
Yeah, Commissioner Scorpio for Judge Carter, please.
Can't believe that you read it so quickly.
I couldn't stop. Plus, I had to finish that book report.
You still want me now to reread passages to you?
Yes, please.
Right. How do you think I've liked it? Watching you sit in her place, walk in her footsteps, touch the things that were hers. What do you think it's meant to me all these months, knowing that you wrote at her desk in the morning room, using the very pen that she used, speaking down the house telephone where she used to speak every morning of her life to me, ever since she first came to Manderley.
Oh, don't stop. I love Rebecca.
I used to read it to you, didn't I, when you were a child, and then to your mother, and now to you.
Would you like to join us?
Oh, yes, thank you, I would. This reminds me of all those story sessions we used to have when I guess I was just a bit younger than you. They were wonderful times.
We always remember the good times and not the bad. Thank God.
Yes, don't we?
You know, Holly, somehow I don't think of you as having a bad day. I mean, did you always look like this?
No. I was thin, and I was very short.
But you always had that dynamite smile.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. You should take advantage of Nanny being here, you know that? She had more of an influence on my life than anybody else did.
And I think I did one marvelous job.
Thank you. Actually, this is the perfect time for me to give you something.
Me?
I've been waiting for the right moment because I want to give you these. To say thank you for all of the good things that you've done for me.
What a sweet child you are. Look.
Those are great.
Oh, my goodness. I love them. And I vow I'll wear them always.
Good. And I'm glad you like the gift.
How are they?
Very hot.
That's what I want to be. Hot.
Everybody? Well, thanks for coming so soon, Louie. This is our problematic friend.
This is the proprietor, Chief. And I'm not your friend. This is ridiculous. Well, who the hell do you think you are, anyway?
I think I'm the police commissioner, Mr. Norton. You're familiar with the search warrant, aren't you? So let's get on with the question, shall we? Now, I may not be too bright, Mr. Norton, but I'm confused as to what a legitimate business person like yourself is doing aiding and abetting a killer.
Hey, give me a break. I don't know anything about any killer, all right?
The man you're helping is a notorious killer and a kidnapper. Now, you're going to talk to me, Norton. I mean, you are going to talk to me, aren't you, Mr. Norton?
All right. They gave me a hefty price to keep this order confidential.
Why, McTavish?
I didn't ask any questions, and he didn't volunteer any answers.
Come on, Norton. Come up with some answers.
We're not going to pay you monetarily this time. Maybe morally, all right?
And perhaps save you from a lengthy stay in the state pen at the state's expense. Now, this man wants my daughter, Norton, so you better talk to me.
All right, it's that container over there.
Robert,
this is it right here.
Look, air holes. What is this slot for?
It's for the critters to get the food.
They transport animals in this?
Yeah, you bet.
Mr. Norton, I want you to tell me the minute you get a delivery notice on this.
You got it, Commissioner.
A container to move a large animal?
Or my daughter. We're making progress, I think.
Why all the grim faces, then?
I can't even talk about it. Let them tell you. I'm going to go freshen up or something.
Talk to me.
Well, we discovered that Faison's had this container. Well, it's more like a crate constructed.
For what reason?
I think it's to hold Robin.
What?
Like an animal.
I can't believe that even Faison, as demented as he is, would put a child through that kind of hell just to get her out of the country.
Well, the point is, we know how he's going to do it. We just don't know when.
But we got the owner of the company working for us now. He's going to let us know the minute that container is moved.
Sure he'll cooperate?
Robbie put the fear of God in him. Besides, he's got other people watching the place. Norton will call that.
Don't forget, I have to give you some pointers on golf.
Golf?
Golf. Believe it or not, she's a scratch player.
Hi.
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 How are you? Been good?
Pretty good.
Have you?
Yeah. Holly's great, and Nanny McTavish is incredible.
You two been reminiscing in a way that you wanted?
We've been talking about old times.
She even gave Nanny some really cool earrings.
Well, isn't that thoughtful of Holly?
It was my pleasure.
On the subject of jewelry, had this fixed.
My locket.
Well, you should thank the lady. She, after all, found it in the elevator.
Thanks. Mind if you put this on?
You want me to help? Sure. Okay.
This may be the only thing I have to remember my mom by.
Oh, come on. Don't talk that way.
Try not to, Dad. But I miss her so much.
I know you miss her. So do I. But... well, this is all going to be over. Pretty soon.
You promise?
Have I ever lied to you? Yeah, believe me, Mr. Norton, you did the right thing. Yeah. No, sir, you won't be sorry. Yes, we thank you. Bye.
Well, good news.
We hit the deck running, boys.
How that look?
McTavish just called Norton. Wants that crate ready in 24 hours.
So Faison's finally making his move.
And we're going to be ready for him.
Listen, I'll help cordon off the area around the container plant if
Much appreciated, little brother.
Right with you.
Sean. This may be the Alamo, but I want someone who I trust around my daughter, just in case Faison makes a desperate grab for her.
You got it.
Good work, Kirk.
This netting is industrial. It'll hold her.
It's nice work. Well done. The trap is set, and once I have this little robin in my net, my life will be complete.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I want you to proceed without any problems, because I'm quite sure Scorpio ain't gonna give me another chance.
I think we're about ready for a dry run here. I'll throw the switch.
Showtime, showtime.
I'm throwing the switch.
So, what's happening?
It should have sprung. I don't understand it.
Kirk, do you realize that I only have one chance tomorrow? Do you realize that? Look at me, man! What are you? Some kind of moronic, incompetent half-wit?
I can fix it, Miss Faison. I'm sure it's only a glitch.
You better work out that glitch of yours. Because if you don't, Kirk, you won't be alive to try a second time. So work on it, will you?
I can fix it.
Donnelly.
Sean,
Robert?
meet me at the docks SAP.
Why, what's up?
I may have a lead on where Faison's keeping Anna.
On my way.
I know we are together. We march
Excuse
in
me,
unison.
Nettie.
No.
Excuse me. Honey, I just got a call from your dad. I'm going out to meet him.
About Mom?
Yes, it is. So you hang tough. Keep your fingers crossed, huh?
We march in unison. No clash of thought.
Did Donnelly fall for it?
Get out of my town. He had to believe his best friend now, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess so. Good. Game's afoot. Are you ready for church?
All set?
As for me, I'm going fishing.
Good luck.
Any questions? Right. Photos of Faison and my wife have been prepared. You can collect them from the duty officer. Make sure all members of your group have a copy. Any personnel reassignment, talk to Officer Chambers here. If that's it, you can go. Get Donnelly for me. He should be at this number.
Yes, sir.
Robbie, this is Renee Amberson. It's one of our local florists.
Floral importer.
Floral importer, right. Look, I showed him a photograph of Faison's flower.
Have a seat,
And he
please.
recognized it.
Keller Orchid, yes, no?
Yes, exactly. It so happens I ordered a number of them for quite a few of the local florists.
How many? Florists, that is.
6.
see, 'cause I thought that was kind of strange that so many florists will order such a rare flower at the same time.
I agree. Mr. Anderson, if you could give a list of those florists to the duty officer on your way out, I'd be very grateful.
Yeah.
That'll be all, thank you.
Thanks for the cooperation. You're welcome. So, what do you think Faison's up to?
Well, either he'll send them to me as a slap in the face or give them to Anna.
Or it just could be a distraction, you know, nothing at all.
No. I'm more likely as the recipient of these. We all know how he loves to stick his finger up my nose.
Look, is there anything else I can do?
Yeah, find Lewis and check out those florists.
Orchid Brigade on duty.
Commissioner, about Sean Donnelly. I keep calling the number, but he doesn't pick up.
I'm with you, Robin. It's awful being cooped up.
Stop talking about it. Doesn't do it help at all.
Neither does not talking about it.
And she's got a point.
Oh, well, then I won't say another word.
Actually, it's sort of like deja vu for me. I was confined like this all that time I was recovering from the car accident.
Just stop thinking about it.
I'm trying. I don't know, just staring at the same four walls all the time is very conducive to an active imagination.
Stop. Why don't you go back next door and have a nice hot bath? It'll calm your nerves.
It's a very good idea. I think I will. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hello.
Robin there?
Who's this?
Just tell her it's her friend from Algebra 1 class. Thank you.
Robin, it's your friend from algebra class? You want to talk to her?
Yeah.
Hi.
Robin, it's Mum. Now, don't talk, just listen. The guard in the apartment is working for Faison, and so is the guard on the stairs. Sweetheart, they're coming for you. I got away from Faison, and I'm trying to reach Daddy. Just get out of there. I'm at the cannery. Hurry.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. I know I have that same problem, too. Okay, bye.
Algebra's the worst, huh?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong?
So, are we ready to go fishing?
All fixed.
Well, seeing is believing, I hope.
Okay, I'll show you.
Here.
Throw this in when you're ready. Okay, kid steps here. You throw the switch here, and bingo.
Yeah. That's more like it, Kirk. I believe we have the fuse for the chain link fence.
It's all wired in. 10,000 volts. And it definitely works.
Very nice. Very nice. I'll turn it on when I have the girl. Let Scorpio try to rescue anyone now.